I am very excited about this match. Very, very excited. Now, some people have claimed that I'm a little bit biased online.
Really?
I don't think that's very fair whatsoever, because ultimately, everybody who gets to see someone of this level should be impressed. I hope you're ready for something special, because I know I am. The People's Princess, Nadia Sapphire, a member of the Millionaires Club. And I mean, look at that, look at that. Tell me that is an affection, Connor. Look at it.
She is an extremely talented performer.
Look at that.
I'm not denying Nadia Sapphire is absolutely incredible. A wealth of experience and fantastic performer. Like, the only gripe that I have with Nadia is that she knows she's good and she does not.
There's nothing wrong with a woman knowing they look good. I tell you what, she looks good, she is good. Trust me, I've had management yelling at me. Let's have a little bit less bias when it comes to Nadia Sapphire. I understand that. I think all three women that are involved in this contest are incredible. But let's not forget as well, Nadia Sapphire, we have seen her before. This is her wrestling debut, Colosseum. Her first time out, the first show, accompanying the Millionaires Club, of course, Sheik El Sham, who was victorious over Warren Banks in an astonishing main event. Nadia Sapphire knows. Nadia Sapphire knows. She recognises greatness.
I mean, like, money will attract money, that is true.
That's not all I'm attracted to here, I tell you, pal.
No, Nadia is a fantastic performer. I once worked with Nadia and I introduced her and she shoved her jacket into my face and said, go to the back and give me a water. I appreciate her talent. I appreciate what she is about. I just have a little bit of problem with her attitude, and that's my only gripe.
I believe her. I believe her. I've seen her security. Have you seen the size of them?
I bumped into one accidentally. Didn't go well.
In this room, I thought I'd just introduce myself. I am the People's Princess, and I am Nadia Sapphire! Right, you can bring the evidence out.
I mean, I like Jessie. I do. I don't think Jessie's a loser. I think that might be a bit much. We're big fans of Jessie, but I tell you what, I'm never going to argue with a People's Princess.
Well,
nor am I going to argue with her opponents.
I was going to say there might be two people that would argue with her, and they are her opponents for this triple threat match.
Yes, they are. Triple threat matches have a little bit of it. I cannot wait to see this young girl again. So this young woman, Karama, straight from the WAW Academy, the youngest ever Bellatrix British champion in history, and the first Bellatrix Academy champion to boot.
And with that lineage, with that training, WAW, renowned wrestling school, that is a lineage, that is a tangible school where great wrestlers go. And this might be one of them, and certainly will be one of them, as you said, youngest Bellatrix Academy champion.
Sorry, were you speaking? I noticed Nadia Sapphire was in the corner, sorry. Yeah, no, Karama, with all due respect, an incredible actor, 19 years old, disgracefully talented. I was talking about you. I'm sorry, Queen. It's his fault. He started this. It's not me, it's him. I apologise. Nadia Sapphire, of course, ferocious in-ring competitor. However, ferocity is something that this incredible woman knows something about. The debut of Livvii Grace in the Colosseum, Catch 22's prize women's asset, and of course, a TV megastar as well.
TV megastar. You love to see it. Livvii Grace.
This. That is royal. I tell you what. She has a presence like no other. I'm amazed it's taken this long for her to arrive at a Colosseum, because a warrior that looks this good deserves to be inside the Stanley Art Centre, the Colosseum of professional wrestling. Thank you very much to our MC, Jesse. A magnificent job as always. Look at the presence of Livvii Grace, Catch 22 zone trained by Mike Bird, and also a veteran, a member of the Uprising as well.
Absolutely.
Pro Wrestling Eve.
Absolutely. Member of the Uprising, one of the extremely powerful groups, and they don't let anyone into the Uprising. It's a select.
Yeah. Let's talk about the Uprising as well, because Livvii Grace is the powerhouse of the Uprising. She works alongside Nightshade, Sky Smithson, and Rhea O'Reilly. Literally 3 of the best women's wrestlers in the world.
Yeah.
And Nadia Sapphire knows that, and that's why she. I mean, that's sort of higher ground, and she's probably just about at your level now.
Yeah, just about there.
You're a deceptively tall man, Connor.
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell you who is deceptively tall and deceptively powerful. Look at the physique. Look at the stature of Karama. Referee Tom Scarborough is going to have his hands. Oh my God! Huge shotgun drop kick by Livvii Grace. Just flattens Karama. And then Nadia Sapphire catches her coming in, and Livvii Grace hits her with that beautiful back elbow. And Nadia Sapphire, a little bit rocked there. Thought, you know what? I don't want none of that. I'll go to the other competitor and see how well I do at that well.
Well, absolutely. Aaron, I was going to ask who is your favourite in this match, but to be honest, you have laid the groundwork of who you think is going to win for this.
At the end of the day, it's not just about beauty, it's about savviness, and Nadia Sapphire is obviously the princess. You see that flying back elbow by Karama. I tell you what, that's something the Knight family would be proud of. Hits harder than a dump truck, and that beautiful head scissors takeover. Imagine being able to take over a powerful individual like Livvii Grace. She literally is a woman mountain of excellence.
Absolutely, and particularly with Karama's height as well, to be that agile and be that tall at the exact same time. It takes talent, it takes wrestling skill.
Look at that suplex as well, just taking over that absolute Leviathan, the dominator.
And it's not taking long for her to go up to the top rope either.
Yeah, no, Nadia Sapphire knows that she does not want Karama gaining too much of an advantage in this matchup, and Nadia Sapphire, maybe just playing possum. She is the smart women's wrestler, and look at that. I'll tell you what, Livvii Grace tried to catch her, tried to take her down, but the momentum was just too much, and both women collapsed. This is professional wrestling. High risk, high reward.
Absolutely, absolutely. Like the force of that, but notice Livvii immediately on it. That's the veteran experience. That's knowing not to stay where you are. Just go and ground and pound.
In professional wrestling, we talk about no wasted motion, and oh my God, just flying in with that. Oh my Lord. That's, I'll tell you what, Karama's a young lady, but she might need a facelift after that. Livvii Grace just buried her knee in her face. That is unfortunate. Now, Nadia Sapphire taking advantage. Vicious drops. Much more calculated wrestler. Oh, my Lord.
I mean, to describe Nadia as an opportunist might be degrading her skills a little bit.
It is. It is. Again, beautiful. That hip check has made her a lot of money. A social media icon in her own right. As far as Leslie Bessington hasn't been throwing money around at Nadia Sapphire.
Oh, just give it time. I'm sure he'll come round to it.
He's a sly worm, isn't he, ultimately? But we're not talking about him. We're talking about what an advertisement, by the way, for British women's wrestling. Look at these 3 talents, these incredible women who literally have laid a foundation for the next stage of young women. And of course, we're going to see one of those later on tonight in Chantel Jordan.
Absolutely, absolutely.
You see the violence there, the velocity of that kick, taking a people's princess over.
But
And now Karama in the rafters comes in with that flying crossbody. Referee Tom Scarborough in beautiful position. Just a 2 count.
The height of that crossbody was impeccable, and the snap of connection there. You love to see it.
The ability, the athleticism for a woman of her size is absolutely astonishing. Look at that ferocity. That's what the Knight family teaches you. How to hit like a freight train. You do not get in the way of something like that. Just burying that back elbow in an Sapphire. That's smart though. That's smart. Might be breaking the rules, might be bending them at least. But ultimately grabbing a handful of hair and driving it down to the canvas. Nadia Sapphire is a very intelligent wrestler. You don't get to be around in this game as long as she has. Well, Livvii Grace is trying to knock her straight out of the game with that clothesline.
Huge coat.
There's the lung blower. That's her finisher. That is something that she has dispatched so many people with. But this is, again, the triple threat rules. And look at this with the exploder transition. Beautiful, right over the top. Nadia Sapphire proving that it is not just about beauty, it's also about physicality, it's about technicalities as well. The triple threat coming into play here, you have to have your head on a swivel.
Absolutely. Nadia is, I would probably describe, an emotional fighter, getting a bit frustrated by those pins there. She does need to keep a level head.
Karama going for a big boot there. Not a great deal of contact, as we said, but enough.
That's it.
Enough. And Nadia Sapphire has been eliminated. Now, ladies and gentlemen, oh my God! What I needed for Livvii Grace, that could be enough right there. Just like that, and just like that. Double elimination. Referee Tom Scarborough. Ring the bell indeed. It is all going off here. It is a Pier 6 brawl, and Livvii Grace, quicker than a hiccup and a heartbeat. I was about to tell you that triple threat matches here are elimination only. We do things a little bit differently here. The freeway dance that was made famous by ECW, and of course Livvii Grace, you all too well, no wasted motion like we said earlier, flattened Karama, or she even had a chance. That one rookie mistake, and the veteran took advantage with that gorgeous knee lift to the face.
Absolutely, but credit to Karama to be the last two in a triple threat elimination match. That takes something. It takes something. She has got a wealth of wrestling left to go, and we will love to see it here at Colosseum. But today belongs to Livvii Grace.
What a debut. Have you ever seen a more impactful debut in women's wrestling? I'll tell you what, that young lady right there, Karama, is special. Truly special. Get a look at talents like that, because ultimately they're going to be on the big screen. And I tell you what, someone who's already been on the big screen, had a little taste of that, is this incredible athlete. Livvii Grace is magnificent. Nadia Sapphire at ringside is beside herself. And I understand the people's princess's pain. I understand how she feels, because ultimately I expected her to get the win as well. We all did. She was robbed, Connor. Robbed.
Well, backstage is going to be so loud when we get back into there. We're not going to hear the end of this.
I mean, I love Nadia dearly, as I've made somewhat clear on commentary tonight. But one thing I will say is, do you know what? Honestly, I'm a little bit nervous, to be honest, because I know that it's not my fault. Why is it my fault? Why is it my fault? Look, just keep it down, okay? Just keep it. You're upsetting Nadia Sapphire. You're upsetting the people's princess. Just unnecessary.